Hello? Hello, hello? Are you there? Oh, great. Well, welcome to Wario's, your new summer job. So this place recently got reopened, and you are in fact the first person to work at this location after its reopening. That's quite of an honor, don't you think? Well, before we begin, you might have heard some rumors or something about something going on here about 7 years ago. Well, just don't worry about that, don't think about it at all. I'm sure it's just some silly rumors of some kind. So yeah, you have nothing to worry about. Anyways, your job here is pretty simple. Watch the security cameras around the building to make sure everything works correctly. This place is pretty old now, and we haven't got much time to fix everything around the building. The rooms are pretty old and dusty, and even rotten. And the machines might not work correctly. That's why we need you to keep an eye on things, and to make sure that everything looks alright. And if it should be necessary, you can also put on the lights in the door to your left, and also in the window to your right. You can also close off the door in this window. But please keep in mind you can only shut those doors and turn on those lights only if it's absolutely necessary. You only have a limited supply of power for now, so we don't really have to waste much money. So yeah, good luck. Just keep an eye on things. You should check those cameras pretty fast, I guess, to make sure you don't use too much power. And you shouldn't really have anything more to worry about. You're sitting here until 6 a.m. and someone will come and take your spot. So yeah, have a good night and good luck, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. hello? Hey, I told you it wouldn't be a problem. You didn't happen to see anything unusual during the night, did you? Like, a machine not working or something. Well, probably not. Anyways, you did a good job. All machines were working during the day, so just keep it up. About that rumor I mentioned yesterday, the thing is... Or you know what, just, never mind, forget about that. Just keep doing what you're doing. I should probably mention, though, not to scare you or anything, but it is a little fact maybe you should know about. As you might know, the factory closed down 7 years ago, and you probably know that Wario and the rest of the gang was here. Well, they were never found, so we don't even know what happened to them. But anyways, that's not the point. So, 6 years ago, 1 year after the factory got closed down, a woman passing by the abandoned factory, she claimed to see Wario in the window, only in difference. The same thing happened to a man last year, so we don't really know what they meant by that. Do you know anything about this? Well, during these 7 years, it only happened twice, so they were probably just something they imagined. So yeah, check those cameras, see if everything is working correctly, and don't waste the power. So yeah, keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello? Well, look at that. Your third night. You're doing pretty good so far. You managed to save the power grate, so just keep up the good work you've done. There is something that I should mention. The stories around this factory that happened 7 years ago, well, they are in fact true. Well, nobody knows really what happened, but what we know is that on a Monday about 7 years ago, Wario and Waluigi went to work, and as you probably have heard somewhere, they went missing and they never came out of the factory. And they never came back from work. Later the same night, Mario and Luigi, they went into the factory to look for them, but the thing is, they never came out either. And people have also mentioned that Mario's girlfriend, Peach, she went in to look for Mario when he went missing, and apparently she was never found either. And after Peach disappeared, someone came up with the rumor of the factory being cursed or something, and decided to close it off. We have not any clue on what really happened, though some witnesses said that early in the morning on that same day, an unknown person went into the factory and, well, yeah, nobody really knew who that person was. And the weird thing is, he never came out of the factory either. We had a Wario costume in the back room, as you know, for mascot purposes. And the weird thing is that the costume actually disappeared on that same day, so we don't really know where it is. So yeah, the factory has a bit of a dark backstory, I guess. But it looks to have a bright future. By the way, have you been doing something to the machines in the machinery room? We came into work early today, and the machines were turned off. And as far as we know, these machines are protected with a code of some sort that really only the employees or previous employees know about. You haven't touched that or something, have you? Oh well, it's back on again now, so just hang in there, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Hello? Alright, this is your fourth night. You're doing pretty good so far. I forgot to mention something. Did you see a music button in your cameras for the bathroom? Well, that music button is for something unusual that, like, walks into the bathroom. So if you see anything unusual in the bathroom, you should play some music until they go away. Well, not really sure why music makes them go away, but we don't know why. But anyways, I don't know what's going on here. Strange things have been happening. Well, the machines keep turning on and off, and there seems to be some kind of glitch in the system, which is very weird. And today, an employee found 2 teeth in the basement. So yeah, a lot of weird things have been going on, so we decided to close things off. Well, at least for a while. I think you can take tomorrow and the rest of next week off. Well, the factory is going to be closed for a while because of the strange things. And there is something I should probably mention. Wario and Waluigi had a secret recipe that I'm sure people really wanted to have. And yeah, they came up with that secret recipe at an old location called Wario's Cafe, if that's correct. Yeah, I remember it was like back in 1988 where Wario and Waluigi had a little shop or something before this factory was open. But yeah, it should be hard to get into the factory. As you probably noticed, this factory has 2 entrances, and both of those entrances are heavily locked. So any intruder getting in should be impossible. And speaking of intruders, people inside the factory, you haven't heard any voices of some kind? Well, when I was leaving work, I swear I could have heard a voice saying like, "Stop him," or "Help me," or something. I don't know, man, but it's pretty weird though. It sounded like that Luigi guy who went missing 7 years ago. So anyways, just get through this night, and you'll probably have a day off tomorrow. We'll send a letter in the mail. But yeah, just keep an eye out for things that are unusual. And yeah, have a good night, and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Hello? What are you... Hello? What are you doing here? Didn't you get the letter? Well, we decided to close the factory, and now that the factory has been closed, there is really no way out for you until 6 a.m. when the doors open. Well, yeah, both doors are a little locked now automatically from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. So yeah, you're going to have to stay there tonight. Just stay where you are, as I'm on my way to the factory right now, as a matter of fact. When I get over there, I can try open the door from the outside, but I doubt I'll be able to. Anyways, I read something yesterday that might have a connection to this factory. I read that if its soul wants to avenge or have a revenge of some sort, their souls may turn evil and confused, and even go back to their own bodies. But apparently they can get aggressive against anything that they died of. So, not to scare you or anything, but you haven't seen Wario's body or something walking around in the factory, have you? Well, if you do, then just keep safe and avoid eye contact. I'm not really sure what's going on right now. Alright, I'm walking up to the factory right now. So, let's see if we can...
Hello? Oh, hey there, Richard. I'm really sorry to say this, but you're gonna have to work this afternoon. Someone else is taking your place as night shift. Okay? Okay, stay.